A mum sick and tired of a lifetime of racial slurs and xenophobic abuse is spending a week on rations to eat like a refugee. Hannah Keeling, 23, decided to convert to Islam last year. She says she has been forced to keep her faith private on social media because of previous Islamophobic comments. Now she wants to draw attention to the plight of Syrian migrants living in refugee camps in Jordan. But her newfound faith means Hannah feels she must try to shut down religious ignorance everywhere in her area first. "I just don't post in my hijab because I know I will receive hate," she told Birmingham Live. "Being a revert Muslim, it is crazy what I've witnessed from people. Before I used to wear a scarf, I used to be approached by people who would say crazy things. I was talking about housing with a lady outside her workplace. A woman with a niqab walked past and the lady just said, 'That's why we have no homes, our people are on the streets.'" Hannah has now joined the ration challenge and wanted to share her experience. She was sent a box of food that refugees would eat and given the option to add just a few additional items. Shockingly, she wasn't able to drink anything else besides water. All Hannah had to pick from for 7 days were rice, cooking oil, chickpeas, lentils, flour and tofu. At midnight on Monday, September the 7th, after downing her last big feast for a week, she began her journey. "The first day I had one meal, which was rice, beans and I added some spices. The meal wasn't too bad. It is not something I would choose to eat out of the blue. I tend to like my chicken, but make food with flavor. It was very bland, and it doesn't help that I was cooking for my daughter as well. But it is meant to just help you survive and be somewhat nutritious." On Tuesday for lunch and dinner, she made fried rice with half of her tofu allowance, splitting it into 2 meals. By Wednesday, balancing her small daughter who she fed normal meals with the new challenge began to take its toll. On Tuesday and Wednesday, I took my daughter to nursery in Solihull. I had to stay because I didn't have enough time to go back home. On Wednesday, I ended up having dal. I used all my lentil allowance to mix some spices. I had that for lunch and dinner as well as breakfast on Thursday. I had it cold for lunch and with flatbread. One was extremely burnt, the other lightly cooked. On Thursday, the fried rice made another appearance despite it not being too fried this time. On the 5th day, with supplies running low, Hannah was forced to get more creative. Using her leftover chickpeas, soaking them in water and blending them together, she made falafel. "I blended it with spices and flour," she said. "You can't blend it too much, or it will turn into hummus." Friday was a weird day for me. I was raving something sweet, mostly craving fruit and veg. With the end in sight at the weekend, and rations at a desperate low, Hannah was forced to eat nothing but rice for lunch and dinner. Looking back, I think I did really well, especially balancing a child, taking her to nursery, and maintaining a home. It was challenging. I could have given up plenty of times and donated myself, but I kept at it. My body is still adjusting now in all sorts of ways, and it was only a week. I was getting headaches a lot of the days. I raised £166. £167 feeds a refugee for a whole year. It can provide a medical visit. It has made me understand a lot more about the experiences, a little bit closer to an understanding. It brought awareness of refugee suffering. It raised awareness, and not just some money.